Hey, welcome back. All right, so Netflix original Velvet Buzzsaw. The synopsis from Netflix. A feared critic, an icy gallery owner, and an ambitious assistant snap up a recently deceased artist's stash of paintings with dire consequences. Dun dun dun. You heard it, right? I know you heard it. I know you heard it before I even did it, because that's how it reads. And this story is great. The concept of the story is fantastic. A disturbed artist uses traces of blood in his paint to 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 paint his life. I mean, he passes away, and he wills that all the paintings get destroyed, all the art get destroyed. Of course, it doesn't, because why would it? It's art. We can spin this. We can put a perspective that this is gonna be worth millions of dollars, and somebody has to benefit from it, right? That's where the carnage comes from, and these paintings start killing off individuals. I like it. I like this horror film. I like this because you never know where the painting's gonna end up. You never know which painting is gonna attempt to kill you, and the way that they portrayed some of the kills are awesome. As far as a horror film is concerned, sometimes it's really cheesy. But no, I mean, there's even a scene where the guy walks up onto a stage, but, that's considered the art. And it turned into a whole room, and it just looks good. Like, the way that this was shot, the way the special effects were used, it looks good visually. That's pretty much it, actually, as far as that is concerned, because it falls apart quickly. The first and second act are great. You feel the momentum. You feel the build up of this. You see how they're actually making fun of that type of society nowadays, where just perspective will make something worth millions of dollars. It's funny how they portray it. And the actors, Jake Gyllenhaal, I know I'm bouncing back and forth here, actually, but Jake Gyllenhaal kills this role. I feel like Jake Gyllenhaal kills every role. You know how, like, some actors are known for things? Like, Samuel L. Jackson is always going to be Samuel L. Jackson's character. Liam Neeson is going to be Liam Neeson. There's that stereotype around the actor that they're just going to be that actor, because that's the only character they play in every movie. Jake Gyllenhaal, I can't think of a movie that he plays the same character twice, or the same type of character twice. And this one, he kills it. I mean, his mannerism, his vocabulary, he had to read the encyclopedia for this one. I know he did. Was great. Also, John Malkovich, he makes me laugh. He's that actor that he's always the same person, but you love him in that role, that just, that resident jerk, sarcastic, dry humor, you really want to just punch in the face kind of guy. He's the same guy, but he plays it perfectly. He does it perfectly. The acting was awesome. The visuals was awesome. The story was good. It really was. But it falls apart. Like I was saying, first and second act, they're the build up. But the pacing just drags on just a little bit too much. I mean, this is supposed to be, a horror film, and, you're expecting people to die. And I don't know, maybe they just took too long to die. How they died was awesome. But it got boring. And I was telling people this is going to be the next Bird Box, right? This is going to be Netflix's next big hit. I mean, you got the director of Nightcrawler. You got Jake Gyllenhaal coming back, joining up with him. And, I started watching it on my phone, and I was like, no, I got to watch this on TV. I got to watch it on the big screen, because this is it. I got to respect this movie for what it is, and I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. and it just deflates so fast. Like, really, it does. It's like you're heading towards Miami, about to have a great time, and you get a flat. The type of flat that actually is more of a pop, and now your whole rim is bent and destroyed, and your car is totaled. It's that, because that's literally what happened. It was a car accident at the end of this movie. Really was. Without saying any spoilers, it's just the excitement was just let out. I don't know how many more metaphors I can give for that. It was So did it do its job? It was doing its job. But then there was a point where I didn't care. Like, I noticed that there was 10 minutes left in the movie, and I'm like, where is this going? Where is the point? Like where is it? I can't find it. The path you were leading me on, it just got convoluted. It got tied up, and it honestly, I don't think it felt rushed, because again, it was a slow movie, but it was kind of like, great idea, great idea, great idea. How do we wrap it up? I don't know. And they still went with it. I think that the writers could have taken a little bit more time on coming up with a nice ending. And that's what people leave with. You leave with that taste in your mouth. The third act, it's either going to be amazing or it's going to be underwhelming. And this was the latter. This was underwhelming to the fullest. So it kind of left that like it's not the next Netflix big hit. Like, I'm sorry for everybody who I told you. I was like, oh, sorry. I apologize. It's not that. Is it worth your time? It is if you're bored at night, you want to see something that's eerie and creepy. I could watch this movie again. I just would probably stop it right before the ending and just come up with my own ending, because that. Ugh. So how many eyes? And I'm sorry for this video to be up and down, but everything just started hitting me in my eyes. Should write this down. How many eyes? How many? I'm just bang right here. These three. But I wanted it to be so much more. It's not a horrible movie. It really isn't. It's not a bad movie. It just could have been better. It really could have been better. It could have ended better. And the pacing, I don't think it needed to be that long. It really did not need to be that long. There you have it. Velvet Buzzsaw. 3 eyes. If there's nothing else to watch, go ahead, give it a try. Jake Gyllenhaal's performance deserves it. Him by himself. So there it is. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like us, subscribe. We got more content coming out. We actually are counting up the votes for this weekend. Cold Pursuit, What Men Want, and what's the other one? Prodigy, the horror film. If you want us to review one of those 3, now's the time. Comment. Let us know. Thank you so much. Have a good one.